Well, you're in Studio 2 here at Sunset Sound that was started by my father in 1960, mainly to do Disney work. We weren't open to the public. He got the call from Disney because he had started Decca America. I think Walt found out about that, and someone said, you need to hire Tutti because he knows how to start a record label. So we moved from New Jersey in '57, and he was working on the lot over at Disney in Burbank. And he was just going to the local studios. There was only a handful of studios. And he was always like, I can't get in these places. And they're always busy. So he went to Walt and said, Walt, we gotta start a studio on the lot. And Walt goes, well, I don't want to start a studio on the lot. You know, it's valuable space. I got sound stages or whatever. So I think he came back to Walt and said, well, Walt, if you don't want to start a studio, what about if I start a studio? Can I run all the work through the studio? And Walt said, absolutely, and we'll even help you out. So they helped him out to get this going. That's the backstory on Sunset Sound. This piano is one of two that were purchased for us by Don Randi of the Baked Potato. This was my father's personal piano to begin with. He used to write on it, but when we got the studio up and running, we needed another Steinway, so this became the studio piano. Serial number on this piano is B115758, and this is a 1905. The one in Studio 1 is a 1917, I believe. So this is the oldest. Each piano here is a little different. One's more of a classically sounding piano. This is a little bit more of a rock and roll piano. Early mid-60s, we were predominantly Electra based. We did some Doors in here. Then we started to move into Warner Brothers. Sweet Baby James, both Ringo sessions, Ringo and Goodnight Vienna, with Nicky Hopkins to Harry Nilsson to John Lennon. Then we move into doing some Led Zeppelin overdubs and recording Led Zepp 2, Led Zepp 4. Mid-70s, Don Landy as engineer and Ted Templeman as producer. They did acts like the first 5 Van Halen records, 6 or 7 Doobie Brothers records, Nicolette Larson, Earth, Wind and Fire. They did about 6 records in here, including cutting September in this room, After the Love Is Gone. Lionel Richie, he came in here with Jimmy Buffett, and they recorded all night long, and they played on that piano. Oh, there's Toto, Rosanna, Africa, big record. They won Grammy of the Year. Well, how could I forget my bud's Toto? We did all these records. The rest is history.